teoría si entra a mi canal ya.
A ver, sí, ya está en vivo, está. Modo imagen descartado, no entendí una mierda. Oiga, acérquense el celular a la cabeza para escucharlo.
Hola,
Cógelo.
esto lo tengo acá.
Sí, 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 eso cógelo, que es que no lo escucho ahora, perdón.
Es que no estaba hablando.
No, es que él está, no sé, él
Sí,
está
Carlos.
escuchando solo por un lado y era como, a ver,
Sí,
suban,
Carlos,
suban.
si me está escuchando, sí, estoy terminando esta historia. Mire lo que pega el dedo y eso que es nivel 30.
Burst forward.
A ver, ya lo veo como con 30 segundos de diferencia, que mucho el man.
Marica, what the fuck, lo que pega en el dedo.
Burst forward.
Pues veo que tiene unos nuevecitos que se van a añadir por ahí.
Nowhere to hide.
Veo, parce.
¿Sí vio lo que pegó?
Sí, yo también.
Sí, bueno, Carlos, si me escucha está bien, pero yo lo que pega mi albedo entiendo nivel 35, esta locura.
Sí, escucha un pasito, por cierto. Ah, pues porque me está hablando así en el
Sí,
WhatsApp.
estoy hablando con el WhatsApp.
Ah, bueno, bueno. Igual nadie le pregunta a Carlos.
Nada, no llegó. Sí, sí llegó. Elevador.
Live.
¿Pero dónde mierda quedó? Ah, no sé.
Es como el 20 moderno porque tiene un elevador. Ah, pero no lo puedes poner en una moto.
20 prestigioso. Bueno, está bien.
Pues a mí me gusta el nuevo, bro. Ya tengo. Lo malo es que
Ya
no
tiene.
tengo espadas.
Pues la del dedo es coñoso.
O sea, es que tengo, o sea, yo tiraría por él, pero que esto, ya tengo demasiados geo.
¿Y le es más útil
O sea, bueno,
Ganyu?
pues necesito piro, pues necesito piro.
No, a mí sí me es más útil albedo que Ganyu.
No, obviamente, pues porque usted no tiene algo.
No, sí tengo, pero no me gusta. O sea, se los...
No, pues sí, por eso.
Mis
A mí me
ar-
gusta pegar de lejitos, pues.
Ahora, ¿qué
No
mierda
tiene.
hago? Mis arcos se los puse a Diona.
Espere, tengo delay, espere, quédese ahí. Ah, bueno, ya vi dónde está el tiro y la anemo a esa vaina.
Anemo.
Sí, sí, sí. Muy mentira, espere, esta cosa no tiene delay. No, mentira, sí tiene delay.
Sí, sí tiene delay, la Play pone delay.
This world is
Jaja,
full of
tengo
unsolved
cuatro.
mysteries.
Jaja, tengo 4 o 5 estrellas. Si pilla que con el cable LAN me la chupa el wifi.
Sí, al fin, aleluya.
De pronto es porque Goma está en llamada, porque yo juego en la noche.
Huh? It only takes us. Aw, if that wind current was strong. Huh? Why? Or.
Como yo juego
Alright,
en la noche, pues
let's.
está
Oh,
acostumbrado a que como no estoy
hang
en
on a
llamada, si
moment.
pilla.
Looks like
De
we've
pronto
gotten close to the Guija. Why don't we
igual.
ship you up to the JJ? Oh. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we.
Ahora quiero abrir este cofre.
Sí, parce.
No me dio ni mierda, what the fuck, solo me dio 2 protogemas.
Mejor, ¿no?
Pues sí. Debo...
Ah, pues le dio. Le todo el rato.
Ahora me debo largar, what the fuck.
Vaya, 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 vaya. Es que todavía no empieza lo chévere, parce. Aquí vamos a estar como una hora y ya verá que lo viene lo chévere.
Acá me voy a putazos con Tartaglia. Hoy.
Sí, por eso.
Voy a llevar al
Oye, hoy
dedo.
se come. Y lo chévere es que hoy desbloqueé el jefe, así que ya serían 2 jefes. El menor es que podemos hacer los 2.
Yay.
O sea, bueno, los únicos que podemos hacer literal, o sea,
Sí.
yo qué hago ya. Así que,
Voy a matar a esta mierda con el dedo para que vea lo que...
Come to be.
subir al veo al 50 mínimo.
Burst forth.
Subo acá, corro. A ver,
Coming to be.
ya, dale.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes? No. Wait. Maybe she pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush here. Now Paimon's mad.
What? We're just on guard duty. What nonsense? Seize these suspicious.
Well, here they come.
A ver, hay que matar a estos perros. Las va a matar.
Moments of birth.
Don't blink.
Ya,
Tactical retreat.
ah, ahí
Take the target alive.
Cut to the chase.
Burst forth. Coming to be. Moments of birth. Attack. Coming to be. Burst forth. Beaten. Coming to be. Who goes there? Burst forth. Moments of birth. Burst forth. Wind blade. Lithic trap.
Got lucky that time. With sword comes shadow.
Invested. Tactical retreat.
sí.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guest.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, these Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mech...
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, later...
Just call me Kuching.
Fue Chun-Li.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or,
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to...
when you say protect,
Huh?
you are mortals and thus under their protection. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the... I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time...
Should I respect the shout? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and the time of the Adepti has... I'll stop here. You should both be off to the cream of Lee.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are...
Alright. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to... Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhong may not... So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But let's go gather and
Era alguien raro. Ah, listo, misión completada. Ah, no, XD.
Miren toda la experiencia que le dan por cada diálogo.
Por eso. Voy a subir por ahí 1 o 2 niveles, ¿no?
No tanto, por ahí uno. Pero pues le dan libros también, así que le sirve.
¿Dieron ya libros? No vi.
Sí, le dieron como 6 libros.
Me dieron 3, sí. Veo.
No, eso 3, no sé.
A ver, ¿qué me falta? Lista previa de los materiales. Ah, me faltan Cecilias, weón. Para el veo. Ahorita después de esto esto las
Mucha buena la batería me dure. Tengo el celular a 30, pero estar en WhatsApp me lo está acabando.
Pero está viendo por WhatsApp y por esto, conéctelo.
No, yo no estoy viendo por WhatsApp, estoy en llamada y estoy viendo en YouTube.
Ah,
Yo
por
apagué la cámara.
Ah, por eso usted está viendo desde el celular, es lo que digo.
Did you hear that? It seems like it... Uh-oh. It
Quiero estar acostado, güey.
Ah, pues sí. Ahora darle putazos a...
Incoming! Hey! Nowhere to hide! Don't blink! Speed up!
Y este no.
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth.
Cántame.
Live! Burst forth.
A ver. Un momento el veo, a ver.
Live!
Bueno, me robó esta flores pensando que eran... Venga, ¿dónde está el man de la jaula?
Coming to be!
Y el tornado.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers.
I was...
Este es camiseta
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan. I never expected that. Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can...
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment.
Great!
Ah, me quiero ver a putazos con Tartaglia. Bueno,
Mira, es que con Tartaglia y es que después se pone mucho mejor.
después de Tartaglia hay otra cosa.
Obvio, hay algo mucho mejor, pero del mismo calibre de bueno,
Lo bueno es que...
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Ay, esto es... ¿Qué tal la música? ahorrar gachos. Ya me salió el pedo, voy a ahorrar gacho.
Porque, bueno, pues.
Para la tipa que va después de Gaño.
Ya que.
Sí.
Está bien. Sí, esa es con espadas, es chida también.
Tirarere, tirarere, ten, ten. Así que todo.
¿Por qué puse ahí una etiqueta en el mapa?
No sé, marica. Yo tengo etiquetas por todos lados y no sé ni cómo las puse.
Ni cómo las quito.
No, quitarlas sí sé, pero me da paja.
Después voy a usar las etiquetas para farmeo.
Sí, ya sé. A ver.
Ahí la ruta, bueno, cuando se vea cuántos artefactos después lo enseñaré. La ruta de 3 ítems de experiencia de artefactos. Sí, eso es diario, no, eso es ese diario, igual si es que es diario, pero no lo mira. Pero pues es un cheque.
Tranquilo que tengo como hasta el 6 de febrero que entro al colegio.
Y luego después de eso solo por entrar a hacer encargos.
Sí. Bueno, los fines de semana son fines de semana chinitos.
Jewelry's out of stock. Do you have some new items in?
No sé, está subiendo.
Sí, está, sí.
Hey there! A guy called...
Uncle Mung already told me many of the best goods in our store. Here, this contains.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help your.
Trevor, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique, it's done! The wood...
Oh, yes.
Para que se acuesten en el mueble.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now
Para
that...
que se acuesten en el mueble XD.
No, pues que me estoy yendo de estoy picado.
Pues ponga a pipear el Yo esta mierda otra vez. Lo bueno es que ya me conozco el Lillo, ya sé escalar.
Ayer que días que me dio una tristeza darme cuenta que ya me aprendí todo un monster porque antes me perdía porque me daban a volver a mirar aprenderme el mapa y ayer no me perdí, fue como que chucha.
Nada, aparte, yo qué. Yo ayer que era lunes, ¿no? Yo llego y veo la publicación y digo, y le digo a mi papá,
According to
"Jaja, papá, hoy
coaching,
es lunes,
this
voy a
is what
patear
we should
dragones
say.
traidores", y le digo,
Excuse me,
y me
do
hizo
you sell...
explicarle toda la historia.
¿Por qué?
Porque estábamos en la
Yes.
ciudad médica y
It's
era como
not
una
convenient to
hora
speak
entre
of
7 y 8.
numbers here.
Y yo dije, hoy es
Ah,
lunes,
well
de patear
said.
dragones nuevos y
Please, use
traidores.
the.
Yep.
Contarle la historia.
And yet the code they.
Y que digo algo, se lo saqué acá ya escuchar.
Dijo, está bien, está chévere. A ver qué sigue.
Subieron a la cámara de Jade con el código de Keching.
Igual.
Listo.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Julian Cart.
It's neat. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me.
Ahora si me tiro, quiero tirarme.
This palace floats in the skies. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning. At first, it was but the size of one day. I believe it will not many from outside. As such,
what?
and I finally got
Wait,
everyone at Wangshu Inn is at the Guizhang. I fear that Peking would. Our eyes and ears are more than so. Well, I wouldn't expect.
Ajá, putas, tenga que chingar.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Ya.
Many gods used to walk this earth. In the end, you can see Goyun beneath the spears. Not only is it true that gods may die, But so too has the membership of the Seven Chambers. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later.
El Arconte
Yet,
es
how are
Changli,
we
¿no?
to forget even in a new era, the Liyuach... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor.
El enemigo
Hiding
de
the
las siete
Exuvia was
estrellas
a...
es
Who's this enemy you're talking?
Tartaglia.
What do you think, traveler?
Tiene que ser.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
No, pero no. Ay, pues,
Uh-huh.
The scenery out here is fine indeed. But the wind is a little strong.
Albedo debería ser el Arconte Geo. No, mentiras. Debería ser. Él es de Mondstadt.
sí, pues es como muy XD.
Pero Albedo mete más que Changli. Bueno, en básico sí. El meteorito obviamente se lo culea, pero.
Pues en utilidad, ambos son útiles.
Disque,
Wowee!
Son 5
What a
estrellas.
huge haul!
disque, jaja, me ataca
I've
un
never
Barbie.
seen such a fancy place before.
Ah, no me. Esto se parece a la posada de Guancho.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourself...
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh,
Why, you've kept your...
that's because even the storytellers are talking about...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no... if possible.
Ya estoy
But
esperando la
if you were to
1.3.
choose...
Quiero que desbloqueen más partes de la historia.
You'd pick Kuching?
Así
No,
que escogería
I
a
had a
Kuching.
feeling.
Eso pensé. Obviamente soy main
I
Kuching,
originally
¿verdad?
thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Chising, but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. Well, I won't deny that Rex...
Y ella.
Indeed. It seems that I called for the gag order. With Rex Lapis's death, allowing the right of
It's exactly it. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Byron's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Ah, ya, suéltese rápido. Chao, chao, chao.
One of the sheets on the... Don't look at Paimon. Just imagine.
Paimon de mierda.
Let's grab one. The biggest one.
Paimon de mierda.
Ah, sí. Aprovecho ahí.
Huh? Well, that was an easy... La la la. Oh, there's a place marked with the sigil of permission. That doesn't sound like trick. Oh, Ningguang did... But research on the sigil of permission? Speaking of which... Oh, you really... Well, should we... Oh, so you're saying...
Ahorita es que estoy con Alejandro.
Anyway, before we look...
Ustedes almuerzan.
No, sí, obviamente.
Y ustedes, sí, te quieren.
Yo no quiero guantes. Bueno, solo como el papu y mira cremitas.
Me gasto el último. ¿Usted qué dice? ¿Vale la pena esto? O se lo...
Que yo veo con delay.
Bueno, ahí ya lo va a ver. O sea, lo mejor a Diana.
Ay, pues yo no sé lo que quiere. Igual pues yo nada más.
Sí, se lo va a subir a Diana que me da 2 niveles. Gatito kawaii. Diana y Kejin son dos altas gatas. ¿Hay más gatos? meter 300k para 90 tiradas, pero quiero todos los gatos.
¿Y si sale un perro?
Ah, no, no quiero perros, quiero gatitos guay como que chingo Diona.
Ay, yo no sé. Cuando salga Linet, son gatos.
¿Y salen las dos en una o solo es una?
Sí, salen las dos. Va a ser una, sí, salen las dos en una. Va a ser una mecánica nueva, supongo.
¿Y son 5 estrellas?
Sí, o sea, no es que sean dos en una, es como los dos personajes en una y me
Sí,
imagino que van a copiar o algo así.
por eso, sí.
Bueno, en Honkai ya hay algo parecido, pero pues son dos personajes en el mismo grupo, pero que cuente por un solo personaje, no sé.
No, sí entiendo, como Rakan y Saya o como la babosa esa que era roja y azul.
Sí, esas personas. El problema es que ellos hacen, o sea, en el equipo contarían por dos, pero esta cuenta por uno.
Bueno, me da igual,
Son
¿sabes?
ellos.
O
No,
sea,
pero ese equipo, pero sí son gatitos, esos también son gatos.
los quiero. Si necesito meter 300k por esos gatos, lo voy a hacer.
Este juego está. Mire, parce, ya llevo ahorrados 20 deseos.
¿De qué? ¿Entre las dos?
Sí, los tengo comprados porque yo sé que si no los compro, después los tiro directamente al
There's
gacho.
really more for Tui at the location written down on this piece of paper.
Voy a matar a este.
And they look really mad at us too.
Podría matar con
Here, speed of light. Cut to the chase.
My experiment failed.
Adventure time. Snowflake. Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
End this quickly.
Speed of light. Speed of light.
No excuse for slacking.
Shouldn't get careless.
Está miedo, como voy a quitarme el prota, me voy a poner a Bárbara. Hasta que no suba Diona voy a dejar ahí a Barbarita.
De hecho, creo que puede coger eso directamente, no debe ni siquiera pelear, cógelo y váyase.
Ya sé.
Usted con quien quiere pelear es con tartas.
Sí, quiero pelear con ¿Será que ando
Pues sí, igual es wuapos. Realmente daño elemental. Si el mando no tiene daño físico, así que decir.
Pues voy a hacer al albedo con el... Es que...
Es decir, voy a reírme viendo cómo se muere muchas veces.
Sí. ¿A quién meto?
Hasta que se aprenda el patrón de ataque.
I'll take care of it.
Pero prácticamente tengo 2 healers en el equipo sin tener a Bárbara.
Ojo, Bennett no lo cuente como healer.
¿Por qué no? Bennett y Diona, sí.
No. Diana sí, pero Bennett es un bufador de daño, él no healea.
¿Cómo que no? La ulti el vago me cura 1000. De a 1000 como...
Pues se cura media horita, pero es que cuando usted tenga 15.000 de vida, 1000 no va a hacer nada.
así va a ser. O sea, digamos, me pegan un golpe.
Ahorita puede que le gire mucho, pero es que al final solo gire máximo 10. Y Bárbara se puede llegar a girarle hasta 5000.
Bueno, sí. Pero igual, a Bárbara la voy a dejar.
Soporte wuapas.
Shouldn't get careless.
Si ve, por eso vamos a What the fuck,
Don't look up!
no, solo ese.
There are so many cows. I haven't seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows. But how do you... Oh, how... Maybe the... Being able to channel divine power... And the plot thick. Alright, the last stop on our rite of party preparations tour is... Let's go! Paimon hates being...
Pero ellos sabían que les fue a Tui, ¿no?
Sí.
A ver, me acaban de enviar un mensaje.
La fan que le mandaron.
Un vago que también jugó Genshin, pero es un para mí, juego Fortnite con él. Ya hace Call of Duty.
Es que aparece ahí, sí, ahí aparece en la barrita del chat.
Sí, sabes.
Yes.
Ya.
Aparece en la barrita.
Let's go.
Aparece con Shoni.
Ah, no, yo soy una gay, ¿por qué no me tepeo? Ah, porque no hay TP cerca. Ah, sí. Parce, este año quiero hacer canotaje. Deberíamos ir un día después de cuando usted esté en vacaciones. Ah, esta mierda.
Yo siempre voy a estar en tu casa.
No, obviamente no.
Don't blink!
¿Cuánto dura su carrera?
With sword comes shadow.
La mía dura
Come to me.
5 más. Bueno, las especializaciones.
Come to me.
Everybody stand back! Speed of exchange!
Y si tengo buen promedio, me adelanto la especialización, así que la saco en medio año.
Pero ¿sabe qué puede hacer usted? Usted puede ir trabajando mientras estudia. Eso es lo que debo hacer yo.
Obviamente pasa usted cuando vaya a hacer el rural, no puede trabajar.
No, no solo eso. O sea, después de, como decirlo, después de salir de médico general, mientras hago la especialización de lo que sea, o sea, lo principal. O sea, estoy pensando bien si empiezo con pediatría y luego si... O
Right on
pediatría o
time.
neurología.
I myself only arrived Did you enjoy your visit?
It was
Para ir
so
trabajando mientras hago la
Indeed.
necesidad.
Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich
Super
and
rica.
so generous.
buenos
I think
sentidos.
she's very friendly. Yeah, his take up.
Oh. So you also met with Kuching then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long.
No respect. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching. Although she's friendly, there's no way of... Yes, she is. It's said that she's the one...
The Jade Chamber is only second. What?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about.
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need?
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Blaze lilies. Oh, right. Paimon remembers the.
no. Those Dihua Marsh used to before the Archon. Of course, there are some wild glaze lily, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That
So how could really? What?
we'll only know once he's...
Pues si quiere traiga el almuerzo, yo voy a ir almorzando acá. Ah, bueno.
Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Canta como Bárbara.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is this because they sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand their lyrics?
Speed of light.
Come into being.
Speed of cut to the chase.
Oh, protect us! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower.
Well, that's not.
Unfortunately,
That's so.
Excuse me.
¿Quién es esta? ¿Qué ching? Ganyu, la cucucabra.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's. What?
Yangu?
Yangu.
Who's that?
Saludos, Yangu.
You've completely forgotten my... Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tien...
You came all the way out here to see the...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duty...
Oh my god, toca
No,
con lirios de
it's...
cristales.
When the Archon War came to its... Yes. The other 5, of the current 7 Arch... This means that Liyue had...
so what do you think of...
Huh? This... As a mortal... but as an Adeptus... I think I will eventually come to grips...
Huh? Did you...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. After the war ended... Well, let's save that I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We...
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too?
No, it is you who... if you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies,
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine.
I've had enough ventures in beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful.
Wow. See, all right, I think it's about...
Es hora de regresar al libro. ¿Por qué mierdas no me dieron? What the fuck, no tengo artefactos a Bárbara. Marica, hasta ahora me di cuenta.
Vale, verga, no se debe poner esos artefactos que lo aguanten la vida.
Mi celular está en 25 y esta mañana estaba como en 27 o 28, mierda, no sé, o sea, esta mierda es muy... aguanta muchísimo.
Tiene mucha batería.
Sí. Y se carga como en 1 hora.
Ah, la puta madre, ¿cómo me llaman del trabajo?
No sé, creo que sí.
Hola, qué plata.
Momento plata.
Quiero mi loco.
Creo que no me arrepiento de haber mejorado a Bárbara porque en ciertas ocasiones la voy a utilizar.
Yo eso, tío.
Es que yo dije, pues es que mejoré a Bárbara si hubiera sabido que me iba a
The
salir
city
al
gate
menos.
is swarming with...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhong, the Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard, however, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Chiseng. They only acknowledge the contract.
Surely the Liyue Chis.
They're boneheaded.
And what now?
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumult, only now do they want to. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity? Neither path is an
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral.
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to consider your next.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the few? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that he must be waiting for the But where could we find? Where would he go at a time like this?
Yay, me dieron 600 de XP. ¿Ya vieron los libritos? Sí. Bueno, no, me renta más dárselos a Diona, ¿sabes? Aunque debería subir al Beba al nivel 50 para pelear contra Tartas, pero igual lo voy a subir, lo voy a dejar al 40 para pelear contra Tartas. Que Ching, Bennett, artefactos de Albeo no tengo, pero me lo voy a dejar. Y Bárbara. O sea, voy a dejar este equipo. Ah, pues sí, no, pensé. Leí 45. Sí, leí 40. Ah, no. Leí 45 metros. Bueno, mientras voy curando que ching de trancas.
A ver, parce, le voy a decir, para que sepa que lo más de la primera, mire, el mal. Lo malo es que usted es cuerpo a cuerpo, así que literal haga 3 ataques y aléjese. Y espera que el ataque 3 ataques y aléjese. Es que más pega feito.
¿Y qué nivel es del 60 o 50? Lo bello es que usted escucha, pero no lo ve sino como 30 segundos después. Soy tan pendejo que seguro me hago. A putazos con el tartareo. O me pongo a chingar. Dejo al Bedo. Let's go. Gracias. La voy a necesitar.
Sí, en casos extremos le va a tocar comprar comida para que le den un
Wow! This is the golden hat? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but this is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? And oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't take it, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain. Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright!
Mierda.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides. So what?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to... Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be... stopping the more immense?
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis for...
As one of the 11, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, either way, we now come to my favorite, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type...
You could... Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize... But as for me, the great...
We won't let what happened in months...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you. Besides, you could never defeat me. Not... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Oh no! Come on, we can do it!
Run all you like.
Don't look! The sword comes shadow. Incoming!
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Speed of light!
Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
The sword comes shadow. Speed of
You've got some skills. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exodia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Bueno, ahora sí es el momento de la pelea, ¿verdad, no? ¿Esta es la fase 3 o la 1?
This is going to cost you!
¿Por qué se cae si puede flotar?
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? You bastard! Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? Remember, hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
Take it. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. We go. Let the show begin. Incoming. Speed up. Incoming. Incoming. We go.
Die here.
Don't blink. Hey. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Incoming. Speed of light.
I'll be fine.
With swords and shadow. Hey!
Die here.
Adventure time! Get out of here!
Don't blink. We go. Don't blink.
Burst forth. You're cut.
Listo, ya me fui de a pocos.
Look! Child's
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to...
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that... You already know the answer, but if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle is already left. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not...
Unfortunately, I must bring this... Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia would...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce, as such.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never. The truth is, unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant.
A god?
Osile, over... If such an ancient... Do you think the cunning Rex
Like, the Archon War ended...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was with the power of so many... Using the powers of ancient... But knowing that such an action will not...
¿Qué hizo el Tartas? Bueno, invocó ahí algo.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Lyra, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on?
Esto es más épico que la pelea contra el Tartas.
Did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this overlord of the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention, which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait, all of you...
One certainly.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Don't blink! Hey! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide.
I miscalculated.
Pero disparen, mierda.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
This is...
Miro cómo la joden.
ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time until you're cursed. Wow, it's Madam P's shockwave. This brain is really strong.
Don't blink. Huh? Nowhere to hide.
My work.
Don't blink. Restore to the shadow.
This is it.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast.
Acaban de dar cuenta,
Off we go. Off we go.
el chao.
Adventure time.
¿Verdad? Yo quiero seguir matando Fatui.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Ah, eso es ahora en realidad no los mato nunca.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Y estoy matando como a la...
You think your power.
Entonces, esta es la verdadera pelea.
Nowhere to hide.
Teamwork is trick! The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Literal estoy spameando las cervezas.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now. The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Cabra, ¿está comiendo?
No, ¿no lo escucha o qué?
No, lo escucho. ¿Ya acabo de comer?
Sí.
XD.
Hola.
Ah. Ya.
Yo no sé, parce, yo solo sé que...
¿Falta más?
Ay, pues sí, debe ir con Chun-Li a que se encuentre cuando baile.
Se salió, what the fuck.
Is it finally
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the sigil of permission last. It will be some time.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't
Save your flattery. We didn't just...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Clown. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had all... At first, it was only the size of a small room. It is a testament to Ningguang. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know...
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, but that does not mean that the Liyue Do not merely cast your
Are you questioning our means of protecting?
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound. I also thought to tell him, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very high... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock. To be
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the...
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the mil... I thought this battle would perhaps... Although I am a...
Huh? Why does everyone look...
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. When dangerous. Thanks for protecting me.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this is what the country of although their blood is the time of
Your line of ink.
Seems like the
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time one... Fair enough.
Since we adept, but how will we...
All right, Mooncalf.
Looks like the cup. Oh, right. Child wanted to, but we were able to. Oh, and speaking of that, Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going. Let's ask for him at Wang Zhen's funeral parlor.
Los quiero al 40 para meterlos a mi equipo. Oiga, mi nivel de mundo ya subió, ¿no? Ah, no. No. ¿A qué nivel sube el nivel de mundo? Supone que ya. Lo bueno es que lo sigo. No, tengo una misión. Vea.
Para subir, ¿tiene una misión para subirlo?
Sí, ya.
Ah, pues debe hacerla.
Pero esta mierda no es muy difícil, ¿sabes?
Pues no la veo.
Y no subo nivel de mundo y puedo farmear antes.
Sí, aunque el problema es que pues si no sube el nivel de mundo, la recompensa no mejora con los jefes.
No, a mí lo que me importa primero es subir al Veo y a Dion al 60 y luego ya poder empezar a...
Ok, entonces no hay problema. Haga la misión después.
O sea, al menos cuando tenga el Veo al 60. Que solo me falta conseguir mierdas y ya.
Creo que ahorita voy a hablar con Shungri o algo.
Sí. A eso voy a hablar con Chung.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Lira? Visiting the Vatu... We had better go and make...
Ah, falta hacer el rito, what the fuck.
Ah, sí, también. Pero bueno, vaya con Shungri. Esquipese todo el diálogo y ya.
Pero al fin, Rex Lapix no murió, ¿sí?
No, porque Shungri. Pero ahí va a pasar la misma mierda que le hicieron a Betty, que le robaron la mierda esa.
Ah.
A ver, venga, les
sea, él quería que eso pasara.
Sí. Así que, y bueno, él hace eso pues a cambio. O sea, y no va a ir Tartaglia, ni siquiera sabía. Él ahorita como que se enoja o algo así.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you... Oh, it seems that some of...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House, so it might be best to keep things peaceful this...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat when... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. Then...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools until one drizzly day. As I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue the city I had dwelt in? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept for so... That's right. Which is why I...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. Senora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence. Far from the ease. All the while, I carried on. These things were all... I had expected them to do no more. They seized the opportunity. Huh? On the contrary.
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small... If you hadn't created...
Huh? Just whose side are you on? Be that as it may. You...
What?
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish...
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade...
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, my agreement with the... As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer.